Welcome to the Geekz episode. I think it's 63. I've lost track. I've said like 2 weeks ago it was like we were in the 50s, but I'm like, nope, we're in the 60s. So 63, and we're just shooting the shit. This is Lil.
This is Steve, keeping it green.
This is Sean to the break of dawn.
You know what? You know what I like the most about all what's happening right now on the show is all of our backgrounds are so much better.
Mine's getting
Like,
there. Mine's
that's
getting
so
there.
nice.
It's not there
We've
yet.
come of age. Like I think that we are at. I think we're at our collecting end game though. I actually have stuff for the toy box this week for the first time in forever. So Jesus, you never have nothing either. That's surprising.
But it's nothing like Alil still got me beat. I didn't spend any money or anything.
Well, that's that was a trade with Sean. So
that was a good trade, bud.
What's up, Carlos?
What's going on, Carlos?
Yeah, it's weird because it's like I don't turn the TV on anymore. Like I just have no desire to turn it on. Like outside of playing Diablo all week, which I've been playing, grinding Diablo. I'm not as good as you guys. What's up, Big Bird? What's up, Archangel? What's good, Pimps? I just don't have a desire. Like I plan on binging Secret Invasion because I wanted to get through the whole thing. I watched it, but I didn't focus in on it.
I keep forgetting to watch it. So,
but I mean,
I didn't watch it this week either.
It's the summer, man.
You ain't missing nothing. You're missing nothing because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's fucking garbage.
Really?
It's garbage.
Wow.
It is fucking garbage. Yo,
wow.
I gotta say something because it's like fucking bothering me. Alil, this should not have been a show.
Well, of course.
This should have been a movie because it's 3 episodes in and I have no fucking idea what's going on. And I have an idea what's going on, but it makes no fucking sense out of this giant thing. You're telling this story within this giant thing that they're fucking about to explode on. I fucking hate it. Like, I really, really hate it. Like, Samuel L. Jackson is like not Nick Fury. He's not Nick Fury. He's Samuel L. Jackson, which is so weird to say, but he's not. It's very weird.
Maybe he's a scroll.
Like well acted. Like yo, fucking acting is fucking great. Like goddamn, like bang bang bang. But this is such a big thing. This is big. And you're telling it at such a small pace and small story that it doesn't fit within what it's supposed to be. And I just don't know how they're going to be able to do that within this storyline. This storyline needs to be told. This should have been a fucking 2 hour.
It's bigger, right? Like, yeah, I mean, like the problem is everything with these comic storylines is huge. Like everything.
No, it's right? No, it's not. No, it's not. Because this is what I'm gonna tell you. The problem is, and Alil, this is like a Marvel and kind of Disney thing, to be honest. This is like not, and I'm not taking no shots, but I think that they wanted to make more stories within this Marvel universe, and I think the problem is that we're not used to that. I think that we were used to all the big movies that they were telling. Because remember, we weren't getting a lot of TV shows. This was all movie form. Everything that we was getting, movie.
Yeah.
When it came down to stories, and they started telling small stories, WandaVision was phenomenal. Like that worked very well. But I think that
Loki was a great.
Yeah, Loki fucking phenomenal. I think Hawkeye was great too. I think Captain Winter Soldier. I mean, I think that was good. But I think the problem is that there's no team. Like, who are the Avengers? And that is the problem here.
Well, and you're right.
there's too many. It's a lot, and there's no forming of anything right now, and that's the biggest problem.
It's all individual, not trying to be connected, but not connected stories that are happening right now. And I completely get that. And I think they've spread themselves too thin.
Yeah.
And I think, the prior regime wanted that because they needed content. They chose content over quality.
Right.
The new regime, it's the reason why you're seeing a lot of this pullback, right? It's pullback now for and again, I've seen this, not to this extent, but I do think after the first Avengers movie, working all the way to Age of Ultron, those movies, even though some of them were good, overall had the same problems, right? It wasn't really connecting. It was telling odd stories. Age of Ultron didn't hit for everyone right. And then again, it was course correction. And that's why I texted you guys earlier.
Age of Ultron was a funny thing because we all loved it when we saw it.
We did. I still enjoy it. That's the thing. I still like it.
It's not bad. It's not a bad movie. It's not
it's just a bad Ultron. It's not a good Ultron.
That was the problem.
Well, but that's again the difference in focus a lot of times with. And I'm not gonna go into this rabbit hole, but who's better or what?
Why not? Why not? There's nothing else to fucking talk about tonight.
Well, it's true, but the DC movies do their villains really well, right? That's why the Joker twice has won the Oscar. I'm just saying.
They do their
right? We were talking about it last week. Dark Knight.
DC does their villains the best and the worst.
Well, right.
Marvel's villains are always mediocre, but
right. But the story. The story Marvel wants to tell a hero story mostly. DC is telling multiple kinds of
but for every Heath Ledger Joker, we have a fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze. So it's
I mean, it's true. It's very true. But, and now that's part of the continuity, right? Because you
hit it right. You hit it right, and it's such a great thing that you said. I don't think we'll ever, and you said it before, we'll never get another Endgame. We'll never get another
right after that movie came out, I said we'll never see it, a movie as hyped. A movie that, because even if James Gunn, and I'm not saying he's gonna not do well, I think the movies he's gonna do are gonna do well. I'm excited for what Gunn's gonna do. The movie I want to really see is Swamp Thing come out of there, because I think his kind of love for that kind of horror and stuff like that, I think Swamp Thing will really excel. That kind of movie.
Again, though, it's you're setting up the DC universe.
Okay,
but I mean, I guess because they were setting up the Marvel universe and Guardians of the Galaxy. What the fuck? That's a Phase 1 movie.
True. Well, right, and it helped propel everything, right? It was a good movie. But
did Guardians come out after the first Avengers or before?
After.
So it was a Phase 2 movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Phase 3, wasn't it?
No, it was Phase 2. Because Guardians 2 was Phase 3.
Okay.
Because they did 1 and 2 before they started doing the Infinity War and Endgame. Because that's why we got the Guardians in there.
And then don't worry about anything after Endgame, because the phases don't mean anything anymore.
No, because now it's a saga, right? It's now this whole saga, right? It's that's what I think that's what they're going into. It's because it's too hard, and they stretch themselves out, and now they're course correcting it back. So that's why you've seen.
So do you think
Echo's coming out, and Echo's going to be a quick hit? It's all coming out in one day. If you want to watch it, great. If you don't, it's not.
Maybe Sean, you were right when you were they should just start it all over and just do the X-Men shit and just do that for a while, and then you can bring in other characters of that and have different versions of Captain America and Iron Man kind of popping in and out of that. And you don't need to explain that they're, it doesn't have to be Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. But audience will know who they are. It's this now. It's this is that. Well, just different Batmans and different Supermans and all that.
The MCU is not going to be great for X-Men.
Because what they did is they started this hype machine, and then they built it up to this thing, and then that thing happened, And then since then, we've gotten another 20 fucking things, but it's all been about that thing that already happened.
Yeah,
Tangentially,
a lot
it's
of
all about that thing still, and it's just like still about the snap and Thanos and this, and it's like fuck, it's already.
I think we
When are
we
gonna
should have
start
gotten
prepping for the next thing. You know,
we should have already gotten Shang-Chi 2 already. Like
Yeah.
it should have been coming out sooner than later. And the fact that we're not getting any of that. We haven't got an appearance of fucking Shang-Chi in anything at all, which makes no sense to me. I'm like, where are we at?
Because they spread themselves too thin, telling all these other stories and trying to build even bigger instead of kind of narrowing it down, right? Like it's sometimes it's the smaller story. It's why I'm really excited for Spider-Man 4, hoping it's more street level, right? It's why I think we're all excited for Daredevil, hoping it's more street level. Like it's Daredevil, Kingpin. It's not the entire universe is going to be the focus on this story.
I guarantee Spider-Man 4 is going to be Sinister Six. I guarantee it. Fucking guarantee it. Alone.
I don't think so. I think 4, 5,
I'm
4,
right
5,
now,
6 will be Sinister Six.
Right now, what date is it? It is July 8th.
It could be.
No,
I mean, they're introducing Craven. They're introducing
it's going to be Sinister
players in it.
Six. I put money on that shit.
I don't know. We'll see.
Spider-Man. It's going to be Spider-Man.
I don't think they're going to do it right off the bat.
Sinister Six. I guarantee it.
I think it's going to lead in.
You have nowhere else to go at this point. Like you literally, like you went.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They need it. They need to bring it in. Bring in more of the Peter. But that. Well, you just said like it's getting too big. Like the entire universe can't be.
But
it's in trouble every day.
It's too big for that. But for Spider-Man, remember, Spider-Man's kind of in his own little realm. It's weird to say it, but I think he's in
not
his own...
because Doctor Strange was just in his last movie. Tony Stark was in the prior movie. You know what I mean? Like,
it's still Spider-Man centric. Everyone's gonna go see Spider-Man no matter what the fuck it is. Spider-Man is like there. So if you just say, hey, Spider-Man Sinister Six, everybody's gonna be like, oh shit, okay, well, we all in for that. I think with Spider-Man, it's not gonna lose anything. The problem is that there's nothing else that's like a hitter. There's no heavy hitter.
There is. It's coming out next. Deadpool 3 will be a heavy hitter. Guarantee it.
Yeah, you're right. It could,
Deadpool,
that almost feels like cheating. It's like MCU's riding the coattails of some Fox shit because they're literally bringing everybody back. They're bringing back Ben Affleck as Daredevil. They're bringing
Jennifer
back
Garner as Elektra. But they weren't X-Men. That's the thing. And those movies were terrible, right? So, but they're still bringing them in.
I don't know. The first Daredevils are. I mean, I like that movie. All right.
I enjoy the Ben Affleck Daredevil. It's fine.
It's cheesy and terrible, but like I still like it.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. Elektra was not good.
You know what? I've never
solo
actually watched
Elektra
all the way through.
I can't remember that movie like that.
That's the one where the guy had like the tattoos that come to life, like the tiger come off his chest.
It's not good. What I think is going to
it takes place after she died in the Daredevil movie. So wrap that one up.
What I think is going to happen is they're going to use the Secret Wars saga or whatever they're going to end up doing with Secret Wars as a way to reboot the universe. They're going to so they can bring back a Captain America and bring back an Iron Man because you can't leave those characters out this long. But I think
that's the problem. That's the
right
problem.
because they kill them.
We got a lot of shit people talking about right now.
I know there's lots of things going. I'm trying to get.
I'm not even looking at the.
I'm looking at the chat. I'm sorry. We gotta get to this chat real quick. I'm watching episode 2 of Secret Invasion right now. It's let's see what does it say. It's tough.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take over. There you go.
It's tough to get into it. I agree. I'm feeling the same way. I've watched the first episode. All right, cool. I think most Marvel stuff is tough to get into at this point. I think so too.
I don't think it's tough to get into all of it.
I mean,
Guardians of the Galaxy was good, right?
It's not tough to get into.
It seems like every other one.
Tough to keep me engaged is what it is.
It seems like every other one, right? Like I don't think Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness was a terrible movie, but then Thor: Love and Thunder kind of shit the bed. So what's up, Johnny?
I watched Man of Steel today. Watched BBS and forgot all about it.
My man.
Yeah.
My man.
We need X-Men to join the MCU and then Beast join the Avengers. I mean, we need something, man. This is
this is what I was trying to get into, right?
Okay.
I think they're bringing in the Fox X-Men because you got to remember who was one of the producers for the Fox X-Men. Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige was one of the producers on the X-Men series. He learned from the Donners, basically what they were doing and kind of took it to that next level. So he has some stake into that series, that Fox series.
Mm-hmm.
So bringing them here and giving them a proper farewell, like building them back in. Plus, you bring in a Hugh Jackman actor level. You keep Ryan Reynolds going, right? You've got Halle Berry and all these other big name actors that are legacy because you don't have the Downey and Evans as carrying the torch like they did in the first saga, in the Infinity Saga. So now you're able to lean on those Fox characters that he had a hand in to kind of meld and mesh this until we get into Secret Wars. And Secret Wars, I'm hoping, becomes what Flash should have been with Flashpoint, right?
Are we going to be done with this though? After that, like done with?
Well, I think they're going to get the
fucking franchise people.
Yes,
like
I think that'll be over. I think that's
we can't keep doing this,
right? Because I think the multiverse
too much now.
I think the multiverse is actually too difficult, and it's getting to a point where it might ruin everything, right? Because now nobody knows anything. Nothing has consequence. Oh, Black Widow's dead. I can go grab her from a different universe or a different timeline and bring her in. Same with Gamora. You know what I mean? Like, there's no stakes anymore because
what'll happen? What'll happen? Like, I mean, Secret Wars. It's Secret Wars. Like everything's.
That's why I said the incursions.
Yeah,
everything happens. What they might, I keep hearing rumors, which would be kind of cool, right? Like that they build these like movies between. They split Secret Wars into 2 movies. And in between the 2 Secret War movies, they're Battle World movies.
Yeah, Battle World. Remember Reed Richards? Like that was
right.
A lot of.
So like then you're having all these amalgamations. You're having all these big battles, heroes versus heroes and villains teaming up, like all this crazy shit going on. Mm-hmm. And then the big powerful finale, it's boom, and it's a restart. And you've built in that. Certain actors can be the same in multiple universes. So if they want to come back to play those characters, they can. And you could always recast a new Captain America if Evans doesn't want to come back. A new Steve Rogers. I mean, in the comics right now, you have both Falcon Cap and Cap as Captain America's in them. You have Miles Morales and Peter Parker as Spider-Man's in them. You know what I mean? So you're able to still do that and still then bring in new actors and old actors. So you can bring in a younger Tony Stark, but it doesn't have to be a 20-year-old teenage Tony Stark starting from scratch. It's the world, the universe is kind of setting itself. And that's why I think at some point, and actually I know you guys are going to hate when hate me saying this, but I think it's part of the reason why the Eternals was done is to bring in that type of thing, because you have those godlike beings in here that can destroy universes. I think to me, I think Eternals is a dead stick. I think that we probably won't see any more Eternals. I think we will. I think we will. I
hope we don't.
I think they're gonna wash their hands with those characters, and I think it's just gonna move forward. And then like I'm a little like Doom and Fantastic Four. Like we say like, oh, we hope it doesn't like kind of. Like, I hope the MCU kind of ends, then the X-Men universe starts, but we still have Fantastic Four in this universe. So it's like,
right, you're going to have them all.
Yeah. I don't know. I
mean, imagine an Avengers versus X-Men movie in Battle World, right? You can have that big, like just like you had with Captain America Civil War, you can have an Avengers versus X-Men.
God damn, I want that. And I want that with Robert.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You bring you throw out the Brinks trucks to these guys, and you're like, okay, guys, Downey, you don't have to put on we're mocap. Like you don't have to do a lot.
Yeah, you just gotta fucking sit there.
CG
really, just wear a
around,
suit.
you know.
That's your end game. That is your end. That would be your end game.
Well, but then they team up at the end. You know what I mean? Like they have their battle, then they team up.
Is they going
to finale? The finale of Secret Wars is the big team up movie.
Is Doom? Do you think it's Doom?
I mean, at this point, I still don't know what's happening with Jonathan Majors. So
but
why not bring in God Emperor Doom?
But also.
Especially if you're stretching,
this is 20 years in the future you're talking about at this point. Like, how old, some of these guys are going to be in their 80s. Like, you're not going to be able to, like, they're dragged.
I just watched a DH Harrison Ford. He looked pretty damn good. So DH these guys still back up the Priest truck.
Okay, but also, you're going to be like in your 70s.
I'm not that old. And you know what? I'll be there at the theater with my false teeth, putting them in a little cup next to me, you know, because I'm gotta watch this and gum on some popcorn.
Alil's gonna die of a heart attack watching like Spider-Man 8.
I'm gonna love it
in the theater.
So what better way to go?
Mid-50s.
What mid-50s? God damn it, Steve! Shit, it's 10 years from now. You're killing me already. I got healthy and shit, and now you're telling me to die in 10 years.
Taylor,
I meant to say 70s.
Taylor, the Swamp Thing was good. Taylor, I agree. I want Swamp Thing. Okay, we was in DC. That was DC World. Yeah. Jumped in the DC World.
Archangel says Snyder should take full control of DC. I don't think so.
Well, it would be. I think it would have been interesting to see what that would have looked like. He never had that. So
I'm not super excited for Kraven, but it looks interesting.
I mean, you know what? Like there's parts of that Kraven trailer that look so fucking awesome, but then there's parts that are so dumb, like the blood getting in his blood. Like that was dumb. And then when he was like hopping around on all fours on the walls and shit, I was like,
Is Cap 4 supposed to be Endgame level? Who said that?
Well, because they're gonna bring in the Thunderbolts, you're gonna have multiple Hulks showing up.
I heard Downey was on set.
Was on set, but I don't know for what.
I mean,
was he just visiting some friends? I don't know.
He's gotta have he's gotta have this.
But Downey's just not gonna walk to set and be like, "Oh,
he has to be the Jarvis of the Avengers Tower or whatever." You know, he's got to like have a little hologram walking around or something at this point.
That would be pretty cool. I blacked out because I don't remember the Electro movie. No.
I don't think any of us do.
Yes, Carlos, I have watched Eternals.
Oh, are you gonna wait? Where are you at?
I just went right there. I did. We talked about it. What was it, like 6 months?
We had a review. We did it with Kenneth. Yeah. This is great podcasting when we're all silent.
Yeah, we're all reading
fucking chat.
I mean, you gotta read them. I mean,
read them. De-aging actors will take over movies. I agree, James. I think that's the next case. But you know what? It's funny because there's a lot of actors that are not signing off on that.
See, well, we're getting the comments like 10 minutes after I said the joke.
I'm dying in the theater with my hands in my pants. I mean, if I'm watching Spider-Man, hell yeah, you know. I mean, that's what it is. That's
what I was kind of getting into.
But you're still trying to kill me in 10 years. I appreciate that, man. That's
10. I meant a different number. I'm keeping it green a little. I'm not lying.
I haven't seen the Suicide Squad. No. Is that a new anime?
That's the anime. Yeah.
I'll have to check it out. I don't think we can do Trailer Palooza anymore. So
I know. Like, sorry guys. I keep trying to post Trailer Palooza, and it keeps getting booted 3 times.
That's crazy.
It's Netflix. This time it was Netflix.
How are we not allowed to do? We're not so reaction. People make a living reacting to other videos.
I know.
That's what they do.
Reacting to other YouTube videos, even. I have no idea. I do not.
It's Netflix, so we just don't review Netflix movies.
Well, but so I'm gonna cut all Netflix and put that out, and I'm gonna actually splice in because I did that. I'm gonna splice in the Kraven trailer since we did that separate.
Well, we still got to review like Dune and everything else too, because that Dune trailer looks fucking awesome. I didn't really like Dune.
I haven't even watched the second trailer.
The second trailer looks pretty fucking sweet. Like, it looks pretty fucking good. Pretty epic, to be honest.
And then you got to check out the trailer for the Suicide Squad then.
Yeah, we got to check that out. So I guess we'll do a slight trailer palooza.
We can try, as long as we just don't do Netflix stuff, I guess.
I guess we'll try.
We'll just whittle it down. Eventually, we'll only do like fucking like Lionsgate trailers because they're the only studio that doesn't take us down.
Well, I mean, Lionsgate did send us a back in the day screener, so that was.
I know.
Fun.
I saw that movie recently on the thing, and I was like, oh look, it was on like Amazon Prime or something. I was like, look, that's a movie they sent us a screener for. Rachel was like, oh, do you want to watch it? Was it good? I was like, yeah. You keep going. I was like, we loved it, but we keep going.
It was fantastic.
Who was that I got in trouble? We like reviewed a movie, and then like the guy was like he got mad because like I guess his girlfriend was in the movie.
Wasn't it like
Tom Beavers?
I was like shitting on it, and he was just like, "Man, fuck you, you guys are assholes," and he was all butthurt. I don't know. That was the early days.
It's a movie called Zombievers,
and it wasn't good.
Carlos says, "Can we mirror the video when we react to it?" I think it's the audio from the video from this. I think that's what they're pulling. I don't think it's the video itself. I think it's because of the audio being played. So I don't know. Maybe I have to scramble the audio. I have no idea. We'll figure it out.
This man got a Sailor Moon transformation, yet a new cartoon he's getting.
That My Adventures with Superman cartoon. The animation looks really good on it.
I gotta check it out. I ain't even seen that yet. Damn, I must be sleeping, man. I ain't watching.
It looks good, man.
I mean, I guess we could, Taylor, but then it's like all you're doing is seeing us like with our faces.
Fucking staring at the computer. Like,
hello, are we back on Facebook again or no?
Not yet.
Oh, that's just you. It's your fault then. We're not on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right now, because I fixed the stream, I just didn't connect it yet. We'll be streaming on Facebook. I'm gonna try to stream on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. I'm trying to stream on multiple platforms at once. I still gotta figure this Twitch shit out. So
you mean Threads?
Yeah, you're gonna do Threads too.
You mean Threads? I'm on Threads. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I'm just like sitting there just posting.
You asked me that yesterday. You're like, you're on Threads. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And I'm like, and you're like, oh, it's that new social media platform. I'm like,
I can't.
I hate social media. I hate social media. Period.
I have officially planted my old man flag. Like, no, I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not doing it. I don't care. 70 million people are already signed up for Threads, aren't you? Like, no, fuck you. Have fun. All 70 million of you.
That's what it's called.
I can't.
I have no idea.
Not doing
it.
It's just Twitter for like an Instagram version of Twitter.
Yeah, it feels like it. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid.
I mean,
because I don't know.
It's Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. They're just
fight.
Are they just gonna fight? They're gonna fight, right?
Nerd fight.
I guess.
Like,
I don't know.
Meet up on a desert island and just like have it out. Like
so weird. Like
stop.
Why?
Because it feels like a really big, like it feels like a dick move, right? From like two rich guys. Like one rich guy's like, I'm gonna buy Twitter, and the other rich guy's like, you know what? I'm gonna make my own Twitter. It's gonna be better than the one you bought. It's like,
Johnny, I agree with you, man. I have to rewatch Invincible because I don't fucking remember anything. Not that it's bad. I remember scenes. Like that fucking awesome train scene where he murdered 1 billion people. To continue the story for season 1 and season 2, yeah, I got to rewatch it for sure.
I still think it has one of the best openings. I still remember when it came on. I watched the first episode, but I watched it right before we were recording, and as soon as the credits started, I turned it off and came in here and jumped on, and we were talking about it. And then you guys were like, and then after the fucking credits, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
You're like, wait a second, you didn't see after the credits? And I was like, oh, what did I miss? I don't know. Probably the best scene in the whole fucking show. The whole season.
Man murders everyone.
And like, it was all right. I don't know.
I didn't read the books, so like for me, like seeing that, I was shocked. I was like, all right, Big Bird, we're with you, man. We're done. Social media done.
I'm not
done. Carlos' murder scene was incredible. Murder, death, kill. You know, like I don't know. Like I'm hoping Comic-Con has some good reveals of some stuff, or at least, but I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know what either.
You know, like, is everyone still on strike? I don't know. You don't hear about it anymore. Like, the writer's strike is still ongoing, but you don't hear shit about it. So I'm like, all right.
Well, Hollywood doesn't want you to know about it. That's what it really is.
Yeah, there's more, but there's more than just Hollywood. Like, I mean, the writers could be posting shit about it. They could be going doing interviews. Like, but they're not.
Hollywood doesn't want you to know about it.
Are they muzzling? Who are they muzzling? I don't know.
No, they're not muzzling. They're just not showing any media coverage on it. They do not want you to know it. That you come on. It's obvious.
Like, I get it.
You know, like how's there's a huge writer strike in Hollywood and no one really knows about it? Are you fucking kidding me?
No one knows anything that's happening at this moment.
They're keeping that shit under wraps. They're like, we're gonna spill a little bit out there, but we don't want to lie.
James, you're probably right. It probably will be like, I feel bad for all those people that plan like the big San Diego trips, like a once a year thing or once in a lifetime event. You know, like I'm gonna go to Comic-Con.
It's not because you know why? Comic-Con it goes back to comic books now and like
it's what
entertainment.
Well, and yeah, and plus
that's the better part about it. You know,
a lot of people go to these San Diego, especially for cosplay. I mean, they go there for exposure, and I mean that shit is still gonna pop off. And if less people are there for Hall H stuff, then they're gonna be more center of attention. So it's actually gonna be great for the Comic-Con crowd.
That's actually a good call, Steve. That's a good call.
Just not so good for movies, which
fuck them. I don't care.
I mean,
honestly, for the most part,
Comic-Con turned to shit when entertainment companies started taking over fucking Comic-Con. Let's be honest, I'm keeping it 100. Like, as experience, when I fucking did Comic-Con, there was no entertainment companies, but maybe Marvel. Now,
it's right. Well, it was Marvel and DC and like
New York
those
Comic-Con
guys.
was fucking. It's ridiculous. Now it's nice to actually get Comic-Con back to the artists. Like that's fucking great, and the fucking real people who actually come to Comic-Con and don't pay billions of dollars for tables.
Well, but at the same time, they have plenty of conventions that are like that aren't San Diego Comic-Con that and will always be just that. I also think it's a good thing to have at least one, maybe not all of them following suit, but at least one convention that is kind of the thing. You know, yeah, this is where fucking all this crazy shit happens. I don't want to go there personally. There's too many fucking people and I'm an introvert. But, you know, I like seeing that shit. I'm on social media all day watching, you know, waiting for that new trailer to pop up, that new concept art, that new first picture, you know. I love that.
No, I'm not. So. Like I have, you know.
Good for you. I am.
I don't know why. Like it's like you'll get. Yeah,
right.
You know what? I know you guys will send me the link, a new trailer, and I'm like, all right, there you go.
You're right, but you know what? That's funny because every convention, every year, like the fandom stuff, all that. Me and Sean are always like, "Oh, you see that? And Alil's always just like, "Huh? I'm fucking. I don't know. I'm out shopping. I'm at Target." And you're like, "What the fuck?"
I'm a shopaholic.
I had to buy a loofah. Like right now, you had to buy a loofah. They just dropped the first trailer for fucking Batman.
And my skin is sensitive. I need the softness of the loofah. My Dove Men's body wash.
Dove Men's.
Of course.
Right.
What do you use, Steve? Fucking wire fucking mesh and fucking Comet on your fucking skin? Like what? Because you're a man's man, Steve? I like to feel silky smooth. The dimes are sensitive.
Could you imagine like fucking like it's like I use antifreeze and Comet with steel wool.
Because I'm a man.
And I dry off with a live horse.
with horse skin. I just take that leather and just dry myself off.
No, I think I like Old Spice body wash.
Dove Men.
It's fine.
What do you guys out there use as your body wash? Look, everybody just drops off. Why not, Sean?
My mother-in-law still gets me a fucking like a case of like Axe shit every year. I'm like,
so you smell like Axe.
No, I usually don't use it.
I mean, it's not bad if you need some, some ball scent to, if you're swampy that day. Especially down here in Florida, you get swampy real quick.
You are dead serious. You are not joking. You are dead serious.
Carlos, see, James Dove Men, baby. See, Dove Men. There you go, man. Get that nice, go and get that lather going. Nice.
I wasn't making fun of Dove. It was just funny that you had the brand like
It might.
That is your shit. It was just right there.
Some good stuff. Good stuff. Anything else going on, guys?
Not a lot of TV watching. I think there's a couple things that are out, but like Star Trek, Brave New World, or whatever I think it's called. I'm enjoying it. Love it. It's great episodes. Great couple good episodes. Man, there was one that caught me in the feels. I was like, oh shit, like that hurt. I felt really like, damn, I felt bad for a character. I was like, damn, she took that hard. Really, really good, man. It's a really, really good show. Again, that means you're not in Star Trek, then I don't know what to tell you. I've been watching it since forever, so like I'm cool.
Which is funny that you're going to debate against Star Trek. But...
I can debate against it. It's not better than Star Wars, but I can debate.
It's never happening.
Yeah, it's never going to happen.
But... I mean, I don't know. I don't know why.
I'm waiting. You haven't entered the. Well, you've entered the chat and sent like a GIF.
I did laugh at that. Like he just sends a GIF and then he just bounces. And it's
hey, so
I sent something else too.
I'm joking. Taylor talks about Irish Spring. Are you talking about bar or you know?
When was the last time you used a bar of soap?
I use a bar of soap all the time.
I was actually just about to ask that question. You really use bars of soap?
I can't remember the last time I used a bar of soap. Maybe when I stayed at a hotel for work or something.
I think it was the hotel. Yeah, the hotel is the only time I would, if they had it. Usually not.
Yeah, but sometimes they have body wash. Yeah, I don't ever use
bars of soap. I don't know.
God, I remember growing up. Remember you get in the shower, bars of soap, hair on it and shit. You're like,
yeah, gross.
Big long pubes on it,
curly and shit. Like,
he's like, man, damn, bro, like for real,
just right there.
That's my brothers.
Thank you, Joshua. Thank you. Got this. You know what? Got this shirt. Walmart, $5.
I got this shirt almost 20 years ago.
Is that a single stitch that shows?
Is it?
I don't know. You got it 20 years ago, Mike.
Well, this shirt is
old fucking shirt. This is an old.
This is the Demogorgon of Brian Flats. This is a Dungeons and Dragons shirt. I just thought it was cool.
Let me.
I don't have matching socks. I have Nike socks on.
Yeah,
I only wear.
I have Nike socks on too, Sean. We're both wearing white 80s character T-shirts and Nike socks.
And I only wear Nike.
What kind of underwear are you wearing?
I only wear Nike underwear.
I'm not wearing any.
I believe it too.
I don't even have shorts on right
now. I believe it too. You like a tiny whitey guy.
No, I'm not a tiny whitey guy. No.
It's funny. It's like, could you imagine if a little turn around and got up to run away?
You see my bare ass. and you know what? It'll be a match to this shirt because it's so damn white.
I can only imagine. I can only not imagine hairy ass guy. He probably got a hairy ass.
Yo, Sean, his ass has got to be so fucking white.
It's true. It's true.
It's like porcelain.
It's true.
Oh my god!
Well, you go lay out and tan your ass.
Oh,
I know.
Man.
I'm wearing shorts all the time.
Hello, I'm black. I'm good.
I'm kind of Steve there.
Yeah, but I'm white all over.
But true, I have like the farmer's tan thing going, right? Like,
I can't. Yo, man. Oh my god.
But I don't have.
I could just one day it's gonna happen. It's gonna just be like, oh, hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm coming. They'll get up and it's like, what the fuck?
You know what? Now I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna walk out here. I'm not gonna wear pants, shorts, and underwear. I'm just gonna
please
let
it
go.
Please, man, for the love of
who wants to see that out there?
No,
let it go.
Nobody.
I don't. Yeah, that's not how we get subscribers.
Yeah, I hope we don't.
I mean,
I think
it's really funny.
I think we lost listeners at this point.
I think we were up to like 20 something. Now we have 8.
We were. Now we're at 8. It's just like, oof, get out of here.
Like a little talking about his pale ass and nips again. Oh God.
I mean, that's why I come here every Saturday. But
it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't?
You know what I did watch this week in my quest to get my wife to watch all of the Fast and the Furious movies. We got up to and watched the third movie in the franchise, Tokyo Drift.
My favorite one.
I know it's not chronologically the third, but it makes a lot. It's hard to argue the chronological sense with the musical choices in the movie. That the music really dates the movie. But I fucking I haven't watched that movie from beginning to end, like, and watched it in a long time. Like, it's been on, I've seen parts of it here and there, but never just watched it all the way through. And I fucking love that movie. God, it's so good.
It's the best movie in the franchise. I don't fucking care.
It's so upsetting that they never brought the characters back. Like they should have been.
I mean, they come back, but they come in. The onesie twosie things. I'm like, Lucas Black is like, come on.
Yeah, they should have ingrained him into the team. Like once Paul Walker died, they could be like, oh well, let's just insert these guys.
Well, they did for a cameo.
I'm not saying like Lucas Black is over here going to win Oscars for Best Actor or anything like that. But neither is anybody else in the fucking Fast and the Furious franchise. So
well, in the Fast and Furious franchise,
yeah.
Yeah, we're fucking focused on The Rock and Giselle.
There was a couple of. I really thought it was clever. I went back. I'm paying attention to the dialogue this time around, right? I'm listening to everything Han's saying. I'm paying attention and seeing, and he's dropping hints. He's saying things, and I'm like, man, that really does tie into later movies and shit. And then,
because it was Justin Lin that directed the third one, and then he came back, right?
Right, but there was a whole other movie after this one, and then then it finally got. Really
no, you're right.
But it was just crazy to see how all of it really played. And there was just one little thing that, like, when Han is driving and he's doing that fucking race at the end, or not the race, but the chase at the end.
So he died.
Yeah, when fucking always shooting at him, he's like he gets shot at and he's just like, oh, and I'm like, bro, like in movie time, like in like a movie ago, you were like fucking miniguns and rocket launchers and fucking going crazy, and now like one guy's shooting a little 9mm at you, and you're like, oh my god. So that was a little.
Oh yeah, Lucas Black been on NCIS for like 15 years.
NCIS ever since Fast 3. That's it. I mean, the fact that he has an incredible Hulk car.
I didn't mind. Well, James, I didn't mind the music in the movie. The one song that really threw me off was "Ba Wata Ba" when he was racing that Home Improvement kid at the beginning. I was like,
the Home Improvement kid.
I was like,
Kid Rock.
Yeah, Kid Rock sucks.
They're racing through a construction site that doesn't exist anywhere. That's not how those work. It's just miles and miles of roads.
In the 80s, it did. It was like an 80s setup. Remember Gleam in the Cube with Christian Slater? Remember how he got in trouble?
We reviewed that, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Because Disney, like a skateboarder that's like trying to avenge his brother's death at the hands of a
what? It's like
human traffickers or something. You're like, what the fuck?
That's why we have to watch Prayer of the Roller Boys, where they're rollerbladers fighting a drug drug kingpins and stuff. It's amazing.
Did we review Airborne? I think we did, didn't we?
No, we did not.
I thought we did.
We did.
Are you sure?
I am sure. Just like we need to still review Rad.
We gotta go back. We gotta get back into the 80s.
What was that one where like the surfer guy moves to like live with Seth Green and his
Airborne? Let's go Airborne.
That's Airborne. Okay. And like rollerblading and shit.
Yeah, I like that movie. That was like one of my favorite movies in the 90s or 2000s. I don't know why I like that movie. It was so stupid. It was
another skateboard movie that I was trying to remember that's not Gleaming the Cube, and maybe it is Rad that I'm thinking of.
Well, Rad's a BMX.
Oh, that's a BMX movie.
Yeah.
There's another skateboard movie. I'm trying to fucking fuck.
Oh, BMX Bandits.
Oh god, that one's on Amazon. I brought that up a few times.
Johnny Tran from Part 1 to come back. That's true. Whatever happened to Johnny Tran?
Yo, y'all remember Time Bandits?
Of course.
I have not seen that movie in
40 years.
I've seen it, but it's been a long fucking time.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. I remember it was so gloomy. The movie was so gloomy.
I remember it with the bad video quality. You know what I mean? Like it's just all grainy in my memory. It's just like
It's like that giant with the big boat hat and shit.
That's hilarious. Like our memories are VHS quality. We don't have 4K memories. We have tracking lines in our memories and shit. We're just like, gotta get that tracking going. I don't remember whose face that is.
Oh shit! I've watched this tape too many times. It's no good.
Let me rewind that. I remember that part.
Do you remember that? No, I don't remember. I fucking recorded over it. It doesn't exist anymore.
That's true.
Pretty sure I did. Oh, did I do that? I don't remember.
Once you get our age, you record over memories like a VHS tape.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
Like, yeah, I should have all these things, but instead I have like tapes and tapes and tapes of like useless knowledge about Swedish heavy metal. No, I don't know why I can't remember our kid's birthday right away.
Swedish heavy metal. What the?
I'm just saying, mind is a weird place.
Crush Groove. What? Oh, okay, I remember that.
All right. Well, Steve, you said you had something for the toy box. What did you get? I'm really intrigued by what you got.
Tape talk.
Ooh.
I thought we were clapping, Steve.
I know. I was like going to throw you off. I was like, so I found some cool tapes, just some random ones. I have some space to fill still, so I got. Some stuff.
Where?
Yeah, there's 2 shelves on the bottom that aren't even done. They're not even fucking touched yet. So, first one I got that I didn't have is Buffy the Vampire Slayer in good condition. So.
I seen that the other day too.
Rest in
Nice.
peace, Dylan.
Tape's in good shape.
Oh, man, I forgot he was in it.
Look at this, Alil. The Fantastic Four box.
Amazing. I wanted them to come back. At least bring me back Jessica Alba.
These movies aren't great, but I don't
No,
mind them. It's kind of like the original Ghost Rider and like Daredevil. Like they're not awesome, but like that's all we had at the time, and so I have a soft spot for them.
It worked.
I got the Peter Weller classic Screamers in good shape.
Oh, jeez.
So that box looks really good. So, this one, this is Anna Paquin, and Ian Glenn, The Darkness. It's like a little thriller. Add it to the horror section. This one I've never seen before. I don't know what this movie is, but it's an 80s horror movie called Descender, and the box looks awesome.
That is awesome, but I've never seen it before.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember that.
I was like, oof, like everything. It just looks ominous, right? It's just like
the fucking face in the front is creepy as shit.
It's a very cool box. So I was like,
but it's cool as shit.
I gotta grab that. This one I got just for shits and giggles, but it's stealth.
Oh,
remember this fucking terrible ass movie?
That movie sucks.
I got this. I got this. It was at a thrift store, and it was like 10 tapes for $1. So I was just like,
okay.
Grab
Well, there you go. You had 9 tapes. You're like, let me just grab.
I'll just grab this one too.
Did Jamie Foxx die in that movie? I guess I thought he died.
Who?
Jamie Foxx.
Man,
I
it's been
can't
a while,
remember,
but
man.
I don't remember.
Probably.
I got We Were Soldiers, Mel Gibson, good shape. That's a good movie.
I actually like that movie.
The Vanishing with Kiefer Sutherland. You ever seen that one with him and Sandra Bullock?
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Bridges takes her and does some weird shit, and then he gets So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Look at that cover, man, with Jeff Bridges' face, like,
oh yeah,
angry.
Awesome. So the next 2 are Mars movies. This is a terrible movie, but the cover's awesome. Goes to Mars.
Oh my
god. Shit.
Look at that cast. Look at that fucking cast.
Jason Statham.
I know, bring closer. Jason Statham, Ice Cube. Oh my god. I don't even remember who those. What's her face in the middle? Why am I drawing a blank on her name?
Oh, that's Claire.
Natasha Henry. Is that what it was?
I can't remember.
That's not Claire Danes. It's Natasha Henry or some shit like that.
I think
so. Natasha Henstridge, but I was talking about the other one in the back. Clea Devolved, the one in the back from The Faculty.
Yeah. That's what.
So
Joshua, I agree. I talked about it last week because we adapted to watching Scrambled Corn on
very, very true.
On the cable boxes.
So Ghost of Mars, it's a cool box though. So I like that. And then Red Planet. And I actually really like this movie. It gets shit on a lot,
Really?
But, Val Kilmer and Tom Sizemore, I think. Yeah, Carrie-Anne Moss. With the fucking weird robot on Mars. This is a cool movie. I like it. So, and the box is cool. And
That's a cool box, but I
The
don't know.
movie was garbage.
I don't know, Sean. And then this one's for you, Sean. I always try to pick these up when I find them, but this is the Return of the Jedi box that I have, right? Besides the gold box and all that.
Yeah.
But this is the CBS Fox red box, so this is a re-release though, but it's in good shape. But I found this one, and it's the gray CBS Fox box.
Yeah.
And it's in very, very good condition.
How many variants are you gonna get of Return of the Jedi?
And this one came out in '86, so I don't know what the turnaround rate is for how early movies came to VHS, but this had to be like pretty early on in the run. So
That's pretty cool though.
First print.
Because movies didn't come out. I remember waiting like what seemed like years for Jurassic Park to hit video after it dropped in the theater. So movies had a much different turnaround rate back in the '80s. So, but anyways, the box is in really, really good shape, and obviously it's got that awesome CBS Fox, the gray bars on the back. So, had to get that. And then last but not least is George A. Romero's Day of the Dead. And the box again is in really good shape. So
Sweet.
very cool.
Not the greatest of dead movies, but
no, but it's it's one of the OGs, and it's a great box. And then the other thing I got was I picked up just because it was in the discount area was this RoboCop figure from NECA.
Oh, nice.
To sit on my.
Are you gonna open it? Or are you gonna keep it in the box like that?
It's already open.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
But I'm gonna put him up there with my Rocketeer and my Lion-O and stuff. Just having him up there. But he looks good. He comes with the head that has his missing his little shell, the Peter Weller head, and then he's got the spike hand, and then he's got a hand that holds the gun. And if you push this little lever back here, the fucking gun is hiding in his leg.
That's by NECA?
Yeah.
Nice.
So this was only like $19 on the discount aisle. So swooped him up, and I thought he was just going to be really cool to sit on the shelf with my other 80s/90s figures.
I thought you was out of the action figure game.
I am.
He's
I'm
not,
kind of.
because I just sent him that picture of his Robin.
Yeah, I might have to get that. I'm just kind of like, I'm just getting what I want. If I see it and I'm like, ooh, that looks cool, I'm just gonna grab it. I'm not gonna limit myself. There's nothing really out. You can take me off full screen. That's all I have. There's nothing really out or coming out that I want, that I'm like waiting for. That I'm like, oh, I can't wait for that to come out. It's not. I got that Robin statue, and I haven't really been hunting since. There's no helmets that are coming out. No other Ranger statues that I know of that are dropping anytime soon. So.
Did they stop the line, or are they just
no?
They're just not. They're just not.
You know what I seen the other day? I seen Karate Kid Power Ranger figures.
Yeah, if I see those in the wild, I'll get them. I wanted those Power Ranger, those Ninja Turtle ones too. I thought those were cool.
Mia's got the whole set with the Karate Kid. She loves fucking Cobra Kai. She bought those.
If I see them, I'll get them. But like, I don't have toy stores around like where I live. It's like I can hit a Target or a Walmart, but that's pretty much close to it. If I find any specialty toy stores, the market is too high.
It's true.
If I go to a specialty toy store and I find a Robin figure or a Power Ranger figure, they want $45 for the fucking figure, and it's like, I can't pay you 100% markup. I just can't.
Is that toy store by you that used to be down the street? Is that still there anymore, or that's gone?
For me?
Yeah, I thought there was a guy that you used to sold all your toys to at one time.
Oh, that was down the street from my old job.
Oh, okay.
So no, it's not. It's not really available. And I have gone in there from time to time, and he just doesn't have shit. He has some figures and stuff, but like he doesn't have any. There's just nothing new coming out. So I'm assuming they're going to be dropping the rest of the Ranger helmets at some point. I'll grab those. Any more of those coin statues, I'll grab those. But till then,
you have a question, Steve, about Assassins with Sylvester Stallone and Antonio Banderas?
Yes, I do have that movie somewhere.
I'll go next one.
James wants when VHS movies used to cost about $100. I think they even cost more than that. Like in the early '80s,
Shit.
VHS players started dropping. I think some of the early movies were like closer to $1,000. That's why video stores became a big booming business. Or video rental.
That's my time. If I could choose a time to go back in time, it would be to go back in time right when that boomed and I could open my own video store. Because if you had a video store that you could open up right then and there, you would make all the money in the world, and you'd be able to retire
and transport your collection to that time in your DeLorean.
No, because these movies wouldn't be out. They wouldn't be out yet.
Well, so then you wouldn't have
then you would have it.
I'm just saying, what a time! What a time to be alive.
It'd be called Time Travel Video.
You're like, I'm only gonna run this video store until about
Alil. That sounds fucking awesome.
Wait. What did you just do? Time travel
video? Holy shit! That sounds so fun. Yo.
Stop the recording. Stop it. Turn it on.
Pause everything right now.
We'll talk about any ideas later.
Copyright LLC right now.
Copyright LLC.
Wow.
Fuck.
Okay, change the subject. I'm gonna write that down. We're gonna talk about that when we're done recording. But
all right, John, what do you got? I'm gonna put you on solo layout.
I don't even know, man. That time travel video just got
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Now you're all focused on you.
Yeah, I'm all messed up. So in my model building kit time, I was able to build an AT-ST from Return of the Jedi.
That thing looks awesome, man.
Yeah, put a little ground in there.
So you built that base? You just custom made that base?
Yeah, I custom made the base.
Awesome. That looks great, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. The little details, the weathering in there. Probably some more weathering I probably need to do, but I'm fine with it. Put a little gray in there, put a little mud in there.
I do like Steve's idea of putting some Ewok body parts or some shit. Go get the power of the Force Ewok.
Get a little get a little
small though. I would need like micro machine.
Yeah. You can make your own.
They have micro machine ones.
They do. They do. I gotta find them though, but that would be fucking sweet.
I'll text Rob because I'm pretty sure he still has some.
Ooh.
But yeah. This is my new adventure.
That looks really, really good, Sean.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. You know, I tried with the weathering thing. I think I'm really mastering the weathering thing. I just need to start now painting them, like repainting everything. And I haven't really reached that peak because I don't have an airbrush machine and I kind of want to get one. So that might be my next little thing, to get an airbrush machine and start really airbrushing shit and really designing models. Like this is that.
And I'm just saying, it looks great, but it again solidifies the fact that like the Empire was just stupid. Like what a waste of money that machine is.
Yeah. That is the dumbest design.
Like so just not efficient.
On my left. Is it my right or my left? My left hand side over here.
So that would be you got your
that's
Vader
Ventress.
Or Ventress.
That's Ventress.
Yeah, I think that's the one he's talking about. The Asajj Ventress.
Yeah, the Asajj Ventress, and then the Vader's on the top. Sorry, the Vader's on the top. It's weird. Vader, Rancor, and all the helmets on the other side. It's really weird, kind of pointing this way.
You still messed up pointing at the helmets.
I probably did. Yeah. And then this is my next piece that to me is probably a holy grail of ships and a holy grail of my own. This is the Ralph McQuarrie A-Wing model kit. This is a model based off of Ralph McQuarrie's original design, which I actually have the original picture here. That was actually from his original concepts. But apparently what the reason why this did not make it on film during Return of the Jedi is because George Lucas felt that it was better. It looked too much better than the X-Wing. and nothing could be better than the X-wing. So they scrapped this design and they just made the design that we have now.
So what do you think? Do you think that looks better than an X-wing?
Fuck yeah, this thing is fucking beautiful. Like this was like one of my original like when I actually looked at a lot of the artwork back in the day when I was younger, that ship right there was like, I was like, oh my god, that ship looks amazing. Like that was the only thing I ever really seen. And like I love Ralph McQuarrie's artwork. Like Ralph McQuarrie is not he's not represented in Star Wars universe as much as he should be. I think Ralph McQuarrie is probably one of the best artists in probably movie history for creating something that one of Lucas's ideas that he put on paper and created the Star Wars universe. And I think that he's not valued as much as he should be. You know, Lucas was great, but it would like without Ralph McQuarrie, that shit would have not have gotten done the way he did it.
Yeah, he was very stylized with his.
Yeah. And to me, you know, this is that fucking design. This is a rare piece. Like no one I can say no one fucking probably has this piece. There's maybe like a few model makers that actually have made this. I know they did like there was a couple model makers that did it like it was like a limited 10 run. This design, I guess, is hard to make, you know, piece by piece because you really don't have. There's no original artwork. This is the only original artwork that they have. So to have this, the way that it was built, and again, the way that I got it, I found it on eBay, and when it came up, dude, I pulled the trigger. Like that is not. There's no one. I could not pass it up. I think I even called Alil, and I think I was just like, yeah. I'm not passing that shit up. Like I've always wanted this, and even in the model way, because there's a designer, he's a movie director, and I seen it on another show on YouTube, and I see he had this model, and he pulled it out, and I was blown away by that model when I seen it. I was like, wow, that is beautiful. And I always tried to find it, but I could never find it. And then when I seen it, it was available on eBay. I like fucking pulled the trigger. Like no one has it. This is so rare for me. And like, this is that shit. Like, this is like one of those pieces. Like it really goes well with the X-Wing that I have, the model that I have. And I'm going to try to find a case for it and put a case around it. It lights up as well. Actually I can show you that it lights up. As you can see the details, Steve, I'm pretty sure you appreciate the details.
Of course. No, it looks fantastic.
I can light it up for you guys, and the great thing about that is on the inside of it, it lights up on the inside too, which is fucking awesome. That is like one of those things. It's just like, oh man, hold up. And then the connection goes there, and you can see the lights are bright as shit.
Holy crap!
Yeah, and then
you use it as a flashlight.
Yeah, and on the inside,
oh shit!
You can see on the inside, you see the little light up.
Oh, like right, yeah, like
right in the
cockpit. Dash.
Yeah, fucking great. It looked really good in the pictures I sent to you guys. So, again, I'm very happy with this piece. It's like a holy grail to me, and I would never get rid of this piece. Like this is like you can't find it anywhere. Like it's not like a mass produced thing, and that's what I'm loving about these models is that, and it's sad because a lot of model makers aren't making models anymore. And that's actually a model maker who's actually known in the industry who doesn't really make models anymore. His name is Richard Long. And it's just sad. Like I've gotten so much into model making at this point, and it's just like I'm enamored in it, and I'm like, yo, I got to get this model. I want to get this model, like, and I want to build it myself and paint it myself. Like, I'm in it, and it's sad because I don't have enough space. And it's like, damn, like, yo, now I'm like, do I want to replace everything with fucking models? I'm like,
how long ago was it, Alil, that we had this talk where I was like, are you ever going to shift gears? You're like, no, never. No, this is where I'm at. I'm never shifting gears. And then now you shifted gears again. Again.
Because when he called me about this piece,
I mean, I love it. I wasn't expecting models to be your next gear shift into, but you're really good at the weathering, and like that custom base looks really, really cool. I love the greenery. You know, like I said, a tree and a fucking dead Ewok down there would make it would just put the chef's kiss on there.
Yeah.
But no, I think that they're looking really, really cool. So, and it's like you're building your collection out, but you're putting more work into it. You're not just getting a piece and putting it on a shelf.
Yeah.
You know, there's more work into it, so you appreciate it more. And I don't know, it's cool. It's cool. But I am just giving you shit. You know?
No, I mean, yeah. It's weird.
We should, because I remember again talking about the Star Wars, the Joes, all those things. I'm never getting rid of these, and now you're like, I'm getting rid of all these.
No, I don't think. I really honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of any of my statues. Like that's here to stay.
Well, the statues, but
I want to add, like, I think the models are so cool, and it's like, man, like, and there's a lot of great model makers out there that actually just make certain pieces, and it's like, fuck, I want to get into this part of it, because.
But do you only want Star Wars models, or do you want to go?
I would only do Star Wars models unless I can make custom shit. But like for me, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I've watched that Star Wars making of that ILM shit at least 50 fucking times. Like I play that shit religiously because I'm watching, these names like, Mirror, fucking Tippett, and fucking like even like Henson, and like all these fucking model makers and monster makers, and I'm like, I'm so enamored by it. I'm just like, fuck, this is amazing. I wish I would have gotten to movie making, and like that's something that like I wish I would have done. But it's like, it's beautiful, man. It's like, it's a work of art, man, that people don't really appreciate. And having like scale, like a lot, and I'm in all these Star Wars forums, and like a lot of people are getting into like scaled, like Star Wars, ships and stuff, and it's a hard thing to do, but like it's beautiful shit, man. Like I appreciate anybody who can make a model like that and make it like that to that point. So yeah, it's an old. I feel like I'm also getting to my old man age stage where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna build models now.
You have those glasses with the extra lenses.
I have them. Like they're sitting over here. I have them. I need them. Like it's crazy. Yeah, fucking phenomenal,
man. Yelling at Cloud.
It's my next stage, man. It's just my next stage, man. This is crazy. But now I get to get with this stage.
Sean, the only issue is like the problem is it like I wish I lived like down the street from you, because if I did, we'd be like making some cool shit.
Dude, I know.
I'd be like, all right, what are we gonna make today?
Yeah, and this would be our thing every Steve, what are we doing this week? Oh man, I want to build this fucking model, and like we should do this together. And it's something that I don't have that. Like I don't have.
You build a fucking full scale Millennium Falcon in the backyard.
So, the fucked up part is me and Steve probably would. I know
how to wire it up and make it work too.
Yeah, crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, man. It really is crazy. So, yeah, that's
Very
about
cool. It. Me, the only thing I got this week, I'll go to the solo layout myself.
Pull it down because that motherfucker is scary as shit. So.
I know. Okay.
Woo! Jesus, praise for me.
So for people that don't notice, I'm missing the bus back here. I returned it back to Sideshow because there was a crack in it, and I'm supposed to get it back this week, a new one. So Thursday, get the bus back. So I got my third quarter scale. Hold on a sec. Take this off.
Please clear that.
Let's see if his ass. Let's see if his ass shows. Oh, it's not.
Oh man, I'm telling you, Steve, that shit scares the shit out of me. A beautiful piece, though.
I love the paint app on that Spider-Man so much.
I'm telling you, man.
The eyes look so good.
Classic suit. Like this to me is kind of like a mishmash of Romita era and McFarlane era.
That I'm honest with you, that is the best Spider-Man statue of all time. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but
no, I'm with you. I think it's right there. I don't know. I haven't seen one better. I love the pose. Yeah, I don't know.
Man, that's good. They did perfect like
I just don't know where to put
shadowing.
this little weird clip hangy thing.
Oh, the little frame. Yo, please tell me that just didn't break.
No, it didn't break.
Oh my god!
I caught it with my foot. My foot hurts. Broke my foot. That's
my heart just dropped.
No,
Please just put it back. Please just put it back.
This hook thing. I don't know. I'm gonna put this at that. There.
Oh my god!
This thing. I don't know what to do with this thing.
I just realized I wasn't breathing that whole time.
My heart just dropped right out of my.
Yeah, it's fine. See, got the good smoke. I like that it's got pumpkin bombs. I didn't know it had pumpkin bombs in the smoke.
Yeah, it's
area.
beautiful. Yeah.
So I didn't realize it was
going the other way though. I think it's supposed to go the other way.
What's supposed to go the other way? The
crane piece, I think, maybe.
Oh, like up?
No. Just around the other way. I think.
I
think it's supposed to go that way. Maybe I don't know. I'm wrong. Maybe I could be wrong.
I don't know. I didn't look at a picture of it, so I wasn't sure. I just decided, like, I'll just leave it there for now and figure that out. Okay. I just wanted to get it up there. So, yeah, but I love this. Taylor just yelled, "Put it back."
Yeah, I'm like, put it back. Just put it back, please. Oh my god.
So, yeah, okay. I'm gonna put this back now. So,
yeah, please do that, please, for the love of Jesus.
You know what? This is the only time I wish that it wasn't on full screen because our reactions to that would have been
oh my god, Steve, my fucking heart fucking dropped. I was like, please tell me that just didn't fucking fall.
I actually like jumped a little, like my whole body moved.
My whole shit was like, what? Oh my god! I was like, oh my god.
I was studying a little face so intently. I was just
like, yeah, so I got 3 now. Premium points, man.
Like I was sweating.
You damn near had 2.5 just a second ago.
Pretty close. Yes. Thanks for my quick feet. Wow. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do because I got the 3/4 scale with the bust. And then what do I do on the other half of the wall? Because the wall back here I just want to put all premium for mats and the bust. So now I'm looking at it like I think I can fit even more than just the 6 like I was thinking. So I don't know now. We were looking at because we were at Universal today and they had the Venom on display. That thing is so fucking huge.
Yeah, that thing is a monster.
But the problem is I couldn't put him forward.
You don't have big face. You don't have enough
He's
space.
too deep. So I don't know that. And they had that Gwen, Sean. They had the Gwen with that Gwen, Miles, and Peter one. The 3.
Gwen looks nice.
The Gwen looks great.
Yeah, that Gwen is like she's like this or some shit like that.
Yeah, and she's got her phone out and it's Miles' picture on the phone.
Yeah, that Gwen.
Yeah, Joshua, I saw that Spidey neon thing. It's $150, but like it looked good. I was like, I could put the neon like on the wall in the middle there, and then more comics on the side. I don't know yet. I like that neon Spider-Man sign, like where he's crawling up the wall. I think that's pretty awesome. But yeah, so and then Kennedy, I don't know if I said what's up, Kennedy. But I don't know what to do yet. Like I don't know where I'm at quarter scale wise. Like, or do I go with just other characters? Because I was drooling at that Doom again today. It's just such a huge piece, man.
That's a big piece.
Is so big.
Yeah, man. But you can't get the Doom and tell me you're gonna get all Spider-Man, then you're gonna get Doom.
I know, but I love Doom. I love Doom.
Can get mine.
You're on mute, Steve.
Or how about this? Alil's an adult. He could buy whatever fucking statue he wants.
That's true.
And that's kind of where I'm at with my collecting. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna go like hard on like the McFarlane line like I was, where I was buying like the lines as they were coming out and all that. I'm not gonna do that. But like if there's a figure I see it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Then maybe I'll grab it. If I feel like it, I'm gonna do it. It's just how it is. Like that RoboCop figure, I was like,
well, you collect what you want to collect. Like that's not I can't tell you what to do. I just know like what looks cool like inside of certain things. Like, well, that will look fucking cool.
I think if I had to pre-order one today, it would probably be that Iron Spider.
It's got a lot of space.
Alil's got a fucking big space.
But you know the problem with what Alil has right now it's not wide enough. Like you need a little bit more wider space, like, you know, to kind of display all those big statues. You may have to change those shelves, like at some point.
Is your desk in there? Is that like, because you do a lot of remote work, you do a lot of work from home?
Not anymore, just on Fridays.
But like, is that your workspace too?
Yeah, it's everything. I got two 32-inch monitors right in front of me, and then I got my laptop sets up with 2 laptops.
You may have to try to you may have to work on that. Like have a workspace and then have your other space.
Yeah, I just don't know what I want to do. I've changed it. You know, like I'm a bit further out to give me more space behind there.
It's so funny though. Like I'm looking at your space now because I look at the pictures that you sent us this week.
Yeah,
and I'm looking at it, and I look at the little smaller statues, and I'm just like, man, those don't really work there. Now it's like it's like it needs to be leveled. Like
well, that's why, I mean, there's 2 shelves of the little statues down here, right? Like, you know, I got those guys down there, and you know, Hot Toys and 1/6 scale, and then the quarter scales. So it kind of works, you know.
I mean, some of that stuff is in the dark. It's like,
well, I have to light. I have LED strips. I'm gonna put it all around here. I just
damn, Sean's fucking going in the lighting. Fuck.
No. I'm not saying no. It's not like that. I'm just saying like it looks dark in there.
Your wall game is strong though. You decorate the shit out of your walls.
See, and that's the thing now too. I think I want to pull all of this down, and I want to paint this shit red and put fucking spider webs throughout. Paint spider webs throughout, like
a lot of work.
And that's gonna, at least on the back wall. I'm thinking like the back wall.
The only problem is, Lil, that I don't live down
all fucking blue.
I don't live down the street from you, because if I did, I could fucking do that for you.
I can paint, and then what I would do is get
you get like those vinyl spider webs. Like
I could get
you can even get ones that look like they're 3D, like they're casting a shadow too, and like you could just put them on your wall. You could literally order it from just any vinyl shop. Like give them the dimensions, be like, I want this, and it'd probably be like at most like $100.
But you know what though? Like I have in our garage, like remember back in the day in school when the teacher had the overhead projector and would put the little fucking slide on it?
Yeah.
You know, and like so back in the day at school, like I think it was like in 6th grade, we did these things where we painted our walls with like Chicago sports logos. And what we did was we got one of those overhead projectors, put like the Blackhawks logo, and then just kind of followed it as it projected on the wall. So I was thinking of doing something like that, just having the webs and then just getting black paint and kind of just following along and drawing it.
So here's the thing.
Real quick, Steve, for Steve, what you need to do, you have that corner shelf up there in that corner back there.
Yeah.
You need to take those 2 busts right there, and put those in the middle of those big statues, and then put those smaller statues that are right there and put those over top. So that way it looks like they're actually on a fucking, like they're like on top of a roof. You see what I'm saying? Like put them up high. So that way it makes it look like that. So like some of that, the little stuff that you have in there is kind of waste space. Like you should replace that with like statues, and then put the smaller stuff that you have maybe down in the bottom there. I think that looks cool, but like that's just me. That's just my brain.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know.
That Spider-Man video game, I'd probably display it somewhere too. I'd put that in the case. Find a case for that shit though.
Well, I got a bunch of Spider-Man video games. That's the thing. Like that was just like a couple. You know, I was just filling the shelves because that used to be like Nintendo stuff.
You see what I'm saying, Steve? You see what I'm looking at? Were you looking at it?
Yeah. He has those little statues up there because, I mean, his room's not done. There's just shit all over the
floor. No.
Yeah, there's shit all over the place. I have cords and shit. I'm trying to organize and get this stuff all
you know what you should do? I'm like, I don't know, fucking pick up the
Clean
floor.
Up the floor.
Yeah. Start there.
I agree. That's what I'm. That's
hey,
my
you just start fucking clean up.
Your goddamn
Talk about
room.
where to fucking put the fucking statues. I'm looking at this fucking mess.
Fucking like it's like
Getting fucking
beanie babies on the
anxious.
floor.
I'm like, God,
There's no beanie baby. It's video games.
Goddamn Wii controller right there on the ground. Oh,
That
yeah.
is a Wii controller because I'm trying to because I'm selling this shit.
I see an
listen.
empty jar.
I see an empty jar of nuts there. It's like peanuts there.
There's some fucking
I get
Q-tips
snacky while I'm
over
working
there.
from home, huh?
There's a
Q-tips.
There's a Q-tip right there.
Shut up.
Some white
I'm just
Used bandages.
no. This wasn't meant to be
Why
like.
are there all mismatched socks on the floor? Well, you know,
Why is there
they look crusty.
Yeah. Why is there like naked clothing on the
John,
floor? Like
if you zoom in just to the left of that monitor on the right, you'll see his Jergens.
There's no Jergens in here, but I like to go raw.
Fucking Alil's over there starting fires under his desk.
Starting fires up.
Hey, see, if you look real close.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, if you look real close, Steve, down the corner, you see the Stan Lee and Alil sitting with Stan Lee.
I do have that on the bottom. It's down there by my Ghost Rider.
It's down in the corner, Steve. You see it.
I'm trying to. Oh, I do see it. It's down the bottom shelf.
I don't know what those other ones. What statues are those, Alil? Is that like
Hulk? That's the Hulk, the Iron Studios Hulk and Thor from Ragnarok. I'm gonna get rid of them. I just don't have. I just didn't box them up yet. Like I said, I'm boxing. So I started kind of cleaning out the video games. That's why you see these piles, because I have cords and shit that I'm organizing with systems, because I have extra systems, and I'm selling the extra systems. So,
although guess what, you don't need to explain it, because you're a grown man.
I know.
we just fucking with you.
Well, I'm just saying.
I like your setup with the CRT there, though. Like,
yeah,
like that's the thing. Like, I have my CRT set up in here, but I have two, and like it. I have a very narrow space, so like and those TVs are so deep.
So
but
big,
your CRT is not that deep.
Oh, it's deep. It just doesn't look that deep because of how.
Oh no, I guess I can see now how far out that stand actually
sticks out. Yeah,
but
that's an old school stand. That stand is fucking 20-some years old. Like,
I think everybody's had that TV stand.
Yeah,
at some point.
Yeah. So I've just kept that stand, and I don't know what this TV is so heavy I can't put it on anything else. So, but yeah, so we'll see. I'm still trying to reimagine what this is going to look like, because I still also want to display like my handheld video game systems, like get some nice display stands for them.
Yeah,
so
your video game shit looks sweet.
It's not done.
Just get rid of those fucking comic book boxes, because it seems like those are overcrowding you a little.
Well, I know. Well, because I've been going through them. I've been selling comics. Thanks, Taylor. He bought some comics. And so
it would be awesome. You know how they have like those ceramic hands, like you can make your own molds of your hands, and you can make them so that like they're holding shit.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine those, but they were like Mario gloves that you could have that would mount to the wall, that would hold like the Game Boys and all that other shit. Like
that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Gloves, that would be sweet. You could even have like a little bit of red or green kind of poking out of underneath their gloves, so you could tell who it was.
Well, Steve, you have a 3D printer, right? So start trying to get that going.
Man, I haven't even touched that thing. I'm still fucking like building shit. I was fucking hammers and nails today. Okay, like building shit.
So Sean, I was actually going to ask you that, because you were talking about models and building your own and maybe designing your own. Are you going to get a 3D printer to try to design your own model?
I'm trying to find the perfect 3D printer. That's my problem. I would have pulled the trigger a long time ago, but I'm trying to find the one that doesn't give me all the lines, and I'm looking for more of the resin one.
The problem with resin ones is you need a space for that.
Right. Well, I have space. That is going right over there in that area.
No. A well-ventilated space.
Oh, really?
The filament printers can be done inside, no big deal. It's just plastic. It's filament. But it still does give off a little sometimes a funky smell. You're burning plastic and melting it down.
Yeah.
But not toxic fumes. But the resin ones, they need to be in like a well-ventilated space. Yeah.
So in your garage.
Yeah, you need to be able to have like basement. Probably not a good idea.
No. Okay, well then, good to know. I appreciate that. I should have been calling you about the research on this shit because, I'm trying to get. I'm trying to find one. I'm just like, man, I need a fucking really good one.
Josh was saying it's expensive too for the materials for the resin ones.
The filament ones, believe it or not, those are the ones that you do get the lines, but a lot of that you just
you sand up, right?
Lightly sanding and a little bit of like you put some putty, some filler in there, and you see. I mean, it's just like your model kit. You're going to have the basis of what you need, and for the most part, there are some times where those lines are going to come in handy, even for like weathering and for texture and stuff like that. So, I wouldn't give up on it, the filament stuff, too right away.
You should reach out to Joe. Thank you. Yeah,
I need to reach out to Joe
because Joe's been making damn statues with his 3D printer,
and he's been making shit that looks nice.
Joe. Oh shit!
Not KC and JoJo, but
no Joe. I know
Joe Vitale.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to reach out to him then. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him.
Yeah, he's been posting some pretty cool pictures.
So anything else before we call it a night? I don't think there's anything else.
No news. Is there any fucking news about anything?
Not really.
No.
Why would there be any news? Everything is on a fucking strike.
I'm like looking through right now, and it's like
nothing.
No, it's all rumor mill bullshit that like nobody knows for sure. That's it.
Like here, this is on comingsoon.net. Judge rules that Kevin Costner's wife must leave home amidst ongoing divorce.
There you go. That's news. So, we did talk about that in the beginning. That Jennifer Garner in Deadpool 3. Yep, they bring her, Ben. I'm hoping for some Jessica Alba as Sue Storm. That would be pretty sweet.
Oh, Shang-Chi says the sequel keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah, well, of course. Like everything's getting pushed back. So, it's just we're in a holding pattern, guys.
Sandman 2's coming out soon, though.
The series, right?
Yeah. That's filming right now. Fucking love that. I love that show. That show was really good. Did anybody start watching The Witcher yet?
I've never watched season 2.
Was there a season 2? I don't think I did either then.
Yeah, season 3 just dropped.
Oh shit. All right.
Yeah, what the fuck? This guy.
No, I'm not watching Carlos those because I'll be on a cruise ship. So
man, you know who the internet has not been kind to? The new Indiana Jones movie.
I know. I don't know why. I like it.
I heard it was good though. Like I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it was good.
Again, like
I know stuff.
It's not gonna make its money. Like that's the problem. Like that movie cost $300 million. I'm like, fuck. That's I don't know.
Man, the boy Disney's taking a fucking hard hit, aren't they? Like I think all movie studios are taking hard hits.
Yo, because everybody wants to fucking watch movies at home.
That's what I was going to ask you guys about. That's what I was going to ask you about that. Are movie theaters, are they on the cusp of like dying? Because
I'll tell you this. I wanted to see. So we've talked about having our boys on to review Five Nights at Freddy's, right?
Yeah. And it's coming out on Peacock at the same time.
So exactly. So I asked Sebastian. I said, "Hey, this might be a really, scary movies in the theater are a lot of fun. This might be a really cool theater experience. What do you think? You want to go to the theater?" And he was just like, I really want to see the movie, but I don't know if I want to go to the theater. And I'm like, well, it does come out on like streaming the same day. And he's like, oh, let's just do that. Like, we'll just do that. Like, he does not want to deal with driving to the fucking theater and parking and then walking to the fucking theater and ordering popcorn. He does not want to deal with finding the seats and sitting. Nope. He's just like, I just want to watch it out.
My spoiled ass kids, because we found a theater close to us that fucking does all of the dine in, and they have like unlimited popcorn free refills. So you just hit a fucking button and they come up with some fucking popcorn right for you. They want to be bougie. That they don't, if I got AMC tickets, they get pissed at me. We saw Indiana Jones at AMC, they were pissed. But we go to the bougie theater, and the ticket prices are the same, but not the food prices. But that's what Alex
you're raising some little Pinkies up,
I
little
know,
guys.
man. Even Jenny said that today because the kids were talking about something. They're like, "You guys have no fucking concept of money," and I'm like,
No,
They
Zoe
don't.
doesn't either. Zoe doesn't either, dog. It's not even.
"You have no fucking concept."
That's funny.
I
Like Mike,
getting on my nerves.
my kids do. I don't know. It's like Sebastian was asking me the other day. He's like, "What's your favorite game, Dad?" And I was like, "Right now it's Diablo." He's like, "What was it before that?" And I was like, "I don't know. Like, I guess Hogwarts before that, you know." And he was like, was that game free?" I was like, "No." He was like, "How much did it cost?" I was like, "Oh damn."
Well, that's
I was like,
my
no,
kids
no,
like that too.
but I
They're
said,
always-
I was like, I don't know. I think it was like $80. He's like, oof, that's a lot of money.
He
I
said,
hope it was worth it. God damn. Like, and he'll come up to me and be like, I really want this thing, but it's $4. I know that's a lot of money. So can I do a chore to earn, you know? And I'm just like, all right, yeah, I can go do this.
Well, that's good.
You know.
You're teaching him right because my kids would be like,
no,
it's only $4. Give it to me now." And I'd be
I
like,
had a whole goddamn fight about dishes the other day. I'm like, come on, man.
No.
I agree. No, but the thing is it's weird because Alex is really enamored with the cost of shit. So especially when we go out, like if we go out for a meal, he wants to look at the fucking bill, and then he's like, "How much are you gonna tip?" I'm like, "It's none of your fucking business. Why are you looking over my fucking shoulder?" And he's like, "Well, how much do you tip?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not. Shut up." And he's just so fucking loud about it too.
It feels like you're having like one of those flashbacks right now. You're actually living that moment. You said "shut up" with such passion. Like, shut up.
Stop
Shut up,
fucking
Alex.
telling me what I'm doing. Or if I'm spending, and that's the thing too. If I'm spending too much myself, because like the Spider-Man bus, they saw it because they see it at Universal, they're double charging $1,700.
Of course,
yeah. Not $1,700. And they saw it there, and they saw the price tag, and they're like, "Oh my god, Dad, how much did you spend on that?" Oh my god, I'm like, I got a fucking job. I can spend it where the fuck I want. Oh my god, so much money. I'm like, shut up.
They try to make you look bad, man. Like,
always, man. When it's for me, I'll come home with a $5 fucking Ninja Turtle shirt on, and they'll be like, "How much you spend on that shirt?" I'm like, "Why do you fucking care how much I spend on my shit?"
Your kids are fucking rubbing you down as soon as you get to the fucking house. They're fucking telling you.
And then it's where's my
fucking
shirt?
money?
And then where's my shirt? It's like,
damn, Alil's running a fucking wild ass house over there. It's like Wild West over there.
I mean, see, we've been to his house.
It's fucking crazy here.
His house is
like the OK Corral over there.
It is, but at the same time, it's also quite delightful, and you have lovely children and family. But at the same time,
they're terrifying.
They're fucking checking you at the door about how much you're spending on clothes. That's
wild.
Man,
everything. Anytime we go anywhere and I'm looking at something,
I tell my kids if we're at the restaurant, and they want to look at the bill. I'm like, if you look at it, you have to pay for it. And I know you don't have fucking money, so that means you got to work it off, or mind your business. They don't look at the bill.
I try the mind your business thing. It don't work. And then it's like every time I
ask those questions, because I might be like, "What, are you fucking stupid?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine and Sean's liable to pop off a meter is maybe a little bit more short than yours is. Because
I don't think so.
I don't know, man. Because like, if I ever walked in the house and my kids were like, "How much did you spend on that shirt?" I'd be like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Well, I know they do the same shit to Jenny. Jenny will get like a fucking package in the mail. What'd you get? How much you spend? And Jenny looks at them like, "What?" And like even today, like so she bought this like fanny pack. It was like a Jurassic Park one. It was like a really cool one. She loves fucking Jurassic Park. She loves dinosaurs. And she saw this really cool like fanny pack thing, and I'm like, "Just get it." Alex is looking at the fucking tag. "Oh, this thing's $32." I'm like, "Shut up. Who cares?"
That came from you know what the weird part is? I can see you telling him.
Loud as hell in the fucking store. Shut up.
I need you to channel this when we're doing our voice recordings for our animated short we're gonna do. Channel your inner rage towards Alex.
Oh, it's not only him.
A
Believe me.
stellar
It's
performance.
all three. All three.
Hello,
did it.
I gotta come to your house like a week. Like,
Oh yeah.
oh my
Then you'll
god.
see it. Then you'll see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
but no,
They were on their best behavior when they were. Except that
Sean's gonna Mr. Nanny that shit.
Yo, I'm like, what you say?
punch him in the chest.
Shut up. Look at Alex, because I would only do it to Alex. I wouldn't do it to the girls. But Alex, because he's a boy, it's a little easier.
Look, Sean's coming to visit. Sean walks in with a fucking do-rag on and shades. Like, all right, here we go. Oh, what the fuck?
It would be like Bad Boys.
Playtime's over, brother. I'm so confused.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, I think that's it. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for the conversation.
Yes, let's get some more listeners on here, man. We need to be getting this up to like 50, 60. It's 100 at some point. Y'all been listening
on it once, yeah, definitely. And you know, we're gonna try to do some other things with this. Trying to bring people in. We can bring.
I had fun tonight. We didn't even have there was no
topics
schedule to this at all, but I had a lot of fun. So
that's why the title is "Anything New to Discuss." That's kind of what it was, because nothing really new, just a lot of fun. So. Thank you guys again. Thank you, Carlos. Look at that. He already gave the sign off there. So that's it. This is Alil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steve. Until next week, everybody, stay safe, be nice to each other, and keep it geeky.